everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a bunch of new makeup that is, well, new to me, but I'm excited to try it out here with you guys and see how it wears on mature skin. I have some new foundation, the new Colourpop Meant to Be with some accessories. I think some lip colors. Anyway, we have a whole bunch of stuff to go through and see if we like it or not. So yeah, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Maria Luisa. I hope you decide to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Here on my channel, we review beauty products and skincare and all things beauty related. So anyway, let's get started. So now that we're zoomed in, let's get started with first our primer. Of course, I'm going to be using the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, an oldie but goodie. This is not a new product, but I absolutely love it because it's great for your pores. I learned of it from Tati on her channel, and I've tried it and I just fell in love. It is great. It is really great stuff. It really fills in those pores. As we get older, our pores get larger. And it's not only because they're dirty, it's good to clean out your pores with like masks and exfoliators and all that kind of stuff. But our skin starts to lose collagen and it starts to droop, and that's why, you know, a good pore filling primer is a good idea to put under your foundation. So I'm just going to apply that here in the center. And for the rest of my face, I use that poreless primer just right here where I have the most noticeable pores or any fine lines, like Tati says, it's like spackle. So for the rest of the face, I'm going to be using the Hourglass, I can't talk, Veil Primer. I really want to give this foundation a really good shot by putting really good primer underneath. That way I can give a good, honest review of the foundation. I've heard good things, so I'm going to put this on the rest of my face, sorry. I've heard good things about Pretty Vulgar. I know that their eyeliner is like super good. I personally have not tried it, so it's definitely on my wish list, but I wanted to try their foundation first. Okay, so now that we have our face primed, then I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting, which I always like to do before I apply my foundation. I'm going to take this quad of little like color correcting little concealers. Yeah, it's kind of like a concealer, and just put it like, I'm gonna put the purple right here to neutralize the brown of the hyperpigmentation I have, that brown that we have, and then I just kind of dip into the yellow, kind of make our own little mix to make sure that it really gives good coverage to any hyperpigmentation. Then I take the peach and then again dunk it into that yellow for any dark circles, as the peach is really good to neutralize dark circles or any purple, bluish dark circles that you have. And then the green, of course, is great for the nose right here because it neutralizes all the red. So now that we've done that, then I'm going to go in with the foundation. So this is the foundation. It looks like a perfume bottle, and it's got like a little bird on the top. I hope I ordered the right color. I'm a little nervous about that. I ordered the color 0185, and like I said, it's a beautiful like little bottle. It's probably really pretty to put on your vanity. It's heavy, so it feels like a really good quality product. It's a glass bottle, so the packaging is really, really nice. It says, keep cool and put your flawless face forward. Our full coverage matte liquid cool AF lava water foundation is lightweight, buildable, and long wearing. Formulated with detoxifying charcoal powder, hydrating moringa butter, and our refreshing formula will cover imperfections. I want to see that happen. Imperfections and even out your complexion. To top it all off, exotic volcanic lava water sourced from the ancient Jeju Island. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. I'm starting to get a little skeptical here. Delivers antioxidants, minerals, and nutrients that nourish, keeping your skin supple and strong. Perfect for normal, combination, and oily skin types. So I'm a little bit in trouble because I have dry skin. Well, I've already hydrated my face, so pray for me and make sure. And I mean, I do have oily in the T-zone, so I hope it doesn't grab on the dry spots, the dry areas of my face. But I did hydrate really well with moisturizer, and I do exfoliate every night, so we'll see. Let's quit talking and get started. So I'm going to pump a little bit on my hand and grab it and dab it all over my face. I've already done my brows, as you can see. So I'm just going to go in and put it on my face. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and start packing it in there. Oh, I need my little mirror first. All right, so the color is a little bit darker than I expected. So it'll look like I have a tan. Yeah, it's definitely darker. So I'll go down my neck. But we can make it work with some lighter concealer, I hope. It's hard to order product online and figure out what your skin tone is because everybody has different numbering. They should have like a standard numbering for all foundations, so you know exactly what your color is, and it's gonna go through all the companies, all the people that do foundations, like a standardized, you know, like numbers, like colors do from the Pantone or whatever that's called. All that kind of stuff. They should do the same with foundation. Just saying, just putting that out there. That way you can just order it online and not worry. So yeah, I do look a little Oompa Loompa-ish. It is very full coverage, but it'll probably work for me in the summer when I'm out in the sun more. And it does oxidize. You know, I don't know how I feel about this. Might not be a good skin day, folks. Yeah, so definitely this formula is just not for me. I love the bottle. Looks like I got a bad suntan. I don't know. Let's see if some concealer will save the day. But I will say this: if you have oily skin, this will be your jam because it's definitely not for me. Even in a lighter color, I don't think I can see it not wanting to even go into the skin in certain patches, like my forehead here where I have where I have dryness. It really does not want to stick. I mean, it just makes my face look super dry. Looks like they sucked all the moisture out of my face. So like I said, for somebody that's oily, this is gonna be perfect. They're gonna love this formula. See if we can do something for that. I'm just rolling with it at this point, but oh, and I used the Tarte Shape Tape if you didn't see it, and I think it's light medium. What's this one? Yeah, light medium is what I use for Shape Tape. And I'm using Shape Tape because it's very creamy and it'll give me, hopefully, the light I need so it doesn't look so dark. And I love using now the Blendiful for concealer because, I don't know, it just goes on, it really blends out very smoothly, and is that the word? Smoothly? It goes on super smooth and it blends out very nicely. Nicely is a word. Barely going to set my under eye because I don't want any more dryness, but I definitely don't want it to crease under my eye. But I'm barely going to like touch it. I've used matte foundations before, but this one really, honestly, it's really good. If you want a matte foundation, this is your foundation. All right, so I definitely won't need to set the rest of the face. And I'm just, again, lightly tapping under the eye. But the rest of the face will not be set. So I'm not going to contour right now because I'm worried that the cream, this is so drying. Well, it's kind of so drying that I'm worried that the cream will, well, let's see what happens. Let's try it. Yeah, that probably would work, but I don't know. I might give it another try during the summer and see what happens. Because now that I have it on, it actually looks kind of nice. You can also use this blendable. It does a really good job doing it right here. Using it to bring out your contour. I mean to blend out your contour. So my face, I think the blendable helped a lot, and the using the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't think I'm going to need to set, like I said. Let's move on to the bronzer. I'm going to use from the Ola Chola collection. It was a limited edition from Colourpop and Becky G. I'm going to use, what's the color? LA. Becky G, Colourpop, and the bronzer is called LA. Now, I don't know if it's really, if it's really a limited edition. Word on the street is that there's I did look. There's a clothing company called Ola Chola, so I have a feeling that somebody's toes were stepped on and they had to take down the collection, but don't quote me on that. Whoever did get the collection, it's a beautiful bronzer, but I think I went a little crazy, so I'm just going to. You don't want you don't want your bronzer to go too low and make your face look droopy. You can also use your beauty blender, which has already foundation as an eraser. This meant to be color is going to be, eyeshadow is going to be pretty interesting. And then for blush, I am going to use a Colourpop blush that I haven't used. Again, it's an old one. I think this is from their purple lilac collection, and this one is called, it's a cream blush, and this one is called Aviary. Oh, okay, this one is from that peacock. I think it's a bird, what's it called? Bye Bye Birdie collection, that's what it was called. And don't mind my hair, I'm having a bad hair day. I need to get a haircut and color, but hey, our hair isn't always perfect, is it? And right now we're just playing with makeup. So the blush is really pretty. I hadn't used it when I reviewed the collection. I don't think I used this blush, but it's really pretty, and it's a cream blush. I'm liking it. We're done with our bronzer and our blush. Let's move on to our eyes, and then we'll do highlighter and all that stuff. So for eyes, I'm going to, as always, prime with the P. Louise eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. Take this little like kabuki brush. It looks like a mini kabuki brush to me from this is Luxie brushes, and apply that on here. I love my eyelash extensions, but I don't like that they flip upside down. Does that, anybody that wears eyelash extensions, does that happen to you? And what do you do? I guess I'm gonna ask my eyelash gal to see why it does that. Literally, then they're facing down instead of up. I have to be careful because otherwise they poke my eye if I don't flip it the other. I don't know, maybe it means it's gonna fall off. I mean, because I know they fall off as your natural lashes shed. The rest of my hair coming down. My goodness. Just a hot mess today, but don't mind me. Just look at the makeup, don't look at the hair. I guess I gotta put on a wig. And our eyes are primed. I'm actually not mad at this foundation. I thought it was gonna be like, when I first applied it was like, whoa. But I think if I tan the rest of my body, might actually, what do you guys think? I think it's kind of nice. I like the tan. Maybe wear a turtleneck and just make sure my neck is done. But not too bad at this. I like the bronzy look. Got the J-Lo look going on. Skin tone. All right, so this is the meant to be, let me see, focus camera, focus. Focus on me, there we go. This is the meant to be palette. All right, so I'm going to apply all over my eye. I'm gonna go in with Get Fresh with a big fluffy brush. It's got a nice mirror. I'm not going to blind you as I always almost do. And I'm gonna go with Get Fresh and kind of put that all over my eye to eyelid to set and brighten. For my transition, I think I'm gonna go in with Seltzer to kind of start mapping out where I want that transition to go. And put it right here. Make sure I'm looking straight so I know where I'm gonna start. What is this, a hair? Oh yeah, it's one of the hairs from the brushes. I'm like, am I getting gray hairs in my eyebrows now? For the next color, I'm going to use Ice Cold. Ice. Let's see. This one does have a bit of kickback. Look at there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got a little bit of kickback there. And I'm just going to put that a little bit lower. And here in the corner. Start it really getting it into that corner right here. And whatever is left, I can bring into the center of my eye. So I started reading this oral listening because I love audiobooks now, and I love to do it when I'm like doing my makeup. I love to listen to my audiobooks. And I'm reading right now a book called The Chemist. Oh my god, it's so good. But it had such a slow start. It was so hard for me to get into it because I kept trying to listen. It's one of those books that you have to really pay attention from the beginning. Otherwise, like 10 minutes in, you're like, what are they talking about? I have no idea what this is all about. It's just really slow. It has a really slow start. But if you stick with it, it gets so good. And now I'm hooked. I'm almost at the end. And I love it because it's about this gal that works for the government. I'm not going to give too much away, but it's about this gal. She works for the government, and she does like she gets information. She extracts information from people like terrorists or you know, people that want to hurt, that want to like explode bombs or start a war, whatever. And she interrogates them through, you know, putting in various chemicals in their body as torture instead of like the normal, well, traditional way. I don't really know what the traditional way is, but you know what I mean. No waterboarding or anything like that. And there we go. That was Ice Cold. So yeah, she has a very non-traditional way of torturing these criminals or terrorists or whatever. And then she goes in and ends up wanting to be killed because she knows too much by the CIA, of course, or I mean what they imply to be the CIA. And she's like, she knows too much, she's got to die. So then she's hiding from all these people that are trying to go after her. And then she ends up meeting these guys that are there also after them. And it's a whole, you know, like the story goes on to, it develops into how the relationship develops and all that kind of stuff. But the writing is really good. It's by Stephanie Meyer, if you like that kind of thing. And if you like that, you know, those kind of stories. But it, you know, it just, be warned, it's a slow start, but, you know, stick with it. And excuse me, if you love all that kind of like, what's it called, conspiracy and all that kind of stuff, you'll like that one. And Stephenie Meyer is the gal that wrote all the Twilight books, so she's pretty good. She's a really good writer. I'm just gonna take this black one. I like using this MAC one. It's a MAC. I don't know what, because the number is erased because it's sold. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the next color, and now I'm just gonna kind of stick to the corners. And this one is a Chill Factor, and it's kind of a excuse me, a deep kind of an army green. And I'm just gonna keep that right here in the corner, right, yeah. Just really tuck that in there and bring it underneath also. Kind of drag it down. Look up if you don't want to make silly faces like I do. And there we go. That is a beautiful green. I never thought that it would look good on me. Huh? Who knew? And I thought it would definitely not look good with you know, the dark tan I got going on here. Alright, so I'm just going to clean this up a little bit with my Beauty Blender. So if you go too crazy, you want to just clean it up right here. And once I put my highlighter on, it'll really be really nice to blend it. And then for the center of the eye, I am going to take a little bit on my cut crease brush to brighten up the center of my eye. I think that'll make it look even more, like open my eyes a lot more. So I use the Benefit concealer, Boing concealer, and just like I said, I'm going to put it on this angled brush from it's the E62 cut crease brush. Take it from the inner corner and I'm not going to do a really fancy, I just want to take off a little bit of color, you know, like divide, so I can really see that brightness in the center of my eye. And this brush works so nice to cut your crease, just like so. And I'm not going to look up. Where's my, duh, I have it in my hand. You have it in your hand, Maria. I'm going to set it with that Get Fresh right there, just so it doesn't crease on me. There we go. Just like so. And so I put just concealer to cut half a crease. And then I'm going to take this, or the 242 by MAC. I'm going to spray it some Morphe brush, and then I'm going to go into what's this called? Mojito Mami. I'm going to take that and put that right there. Ooh, nice. I like that. I like that Mojito Mami. I do like mojitos though. And so, look at how bright those eyes look. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. And then I'm going to go into the darker shimmer, which is Freshman. Oops, I need to spray it again. And what I like to do is kind of have like a gradient effect. So since this one is a darker shimmer, I'm just going to join it with that one that I put on the front. Kind of bring them together so it looks like it goes light to dark. Just gonna go back into that, into the what's that, Chill Factor. I'm gonna go back up here. And then I'm going to try one of the Shock shadows. And this one is Super Shock Shadow. It's called Flux. And this is kind of what it, ooh, come on. Focus on, focus. And this is what it looks like. Hope you can see it. Let me show you. Ooh, that is so pretty. I wonder, I don't know. Might not need it because it already looks very bright. And I don't want it, I don't want one color to lift the other. So those are the eyes, and then for the bottom, I'm just going to take this little like flat brush. And again, I'm going to take that Army Green Chill Factor. Put that right here. And then I will take like this little pencil brush and go into Ice Cold. Just kind of tap it in there. And smudge that out. And I am going to take that Super Shock Shadow. Super Shock. It's like a tongue twister. And bring that all the way down here. This camera's all over the place. I swear to you, I will have a new one soon. It's trying to focus on me. Alright. So those are the eyes. Now I need to put a little bit of eyeliner, and I think a nice wing will go really nicely with this. A nice wing. A wing will go nice with this color. Let me use this one by Limelight, because right now it's just looking very pale. Went a little bit more curved than I wanted it to, but when I open my eye, it looks really nice. It looks, I think, a lot better. Alright, these wings ended up taking flight and ended up being a little more editorial than I expected, but that's okay. They look nice. For the bottom, I'm gonna go in with a nude. I think it'll look pretty with a nude. Wish I had like a mint green. It probably would look perfect. But we will do a nude for my lower lashes. Going to put the mascara on. All we need is some spray highlighter. So let's spray the face quick. We have to compensate for that dry foundation. And to really liven it up, let's put, these are the colors from the palette from Laura Lee Los Angeles. I'm gonna go into Diamonds. And I've tried this, I've already been playing around with this, and it's really pretty. I really like this, and it's really pigmented, see? Woo! It's like you're wearing glass. And do this. Top. Make me glow from space. Then I'm going to go in and line my lips. For my lips, I'm going to use the MAC Spice. Now that our lips are lined, going to go in with Baddest Beige, which I think is a pretty pink that would match. That would go well with this green. Yeah, definitely. This is kind of the way to go. And the Gloss Bomb by Fenty Beauty. Even though it doesn't need it because this formula is by Maybelline. Baddest Beige. I think it's Baddest Beige, isn't it? Yeah. This formula is really creamy already. Almost doesn't need it. Alright, so that is the finished look. What do you think? Let me put down my little, what do they call them, roaches? I apologize for the bad hair day. But anyway, what do you guys think? I really, really love the way this eye look turned out. I went a little crazy on the eyeliner, so I could probably tone it down next time. But, oh my gosh. Oh, forgot. Wait. Hopefully this is not going to die on me. because my battery's dying. Ah. Gonna use this little flat brush and just grab, I forgot to highlight the brow bone. Oh. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So, this is the look. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Would you wear it? If you made it up until now, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as liking really helps my channel. It helps to grow here on YouTube. And I hope you enjoy the tutorial and that you'll come back for the next one. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. We're going to be reviewing a lot of new makeup. I have a lot. Oh, that's even better. And it's got all these beautiful different shades. And oh, now I look orange. Oh my god, I look like an Oompa Loompa. This. Whoa, that was bad. All right. Jesus. I look like one of those cartoons that, wow. Yikes, that was scary.